Yo, what's happening, people? Brett here from Bad Intentions Boxing, and thanks very much for coming back and watching another video. All that I can ask is that you keep engaging with the content, and don't forget to like, comment, share, and click that subscribe button down below. Thanks very much. Let's go. People, Brett here from Bad Intentions Boxing. I've got Reece Mould with me again. Current location is in the Matchroom bubble down at the London Hilton. Absolutely fantastic to have you with us, Reece. How are you keeping?
Yeah, not too bad. It's like being in a prison at minute, but don't it till morning.
Is this the first time in your life that you've had to experience something like this?
Yeah, I've never experienced out like this. But it is what it is, isn't it? And we're here now. We're only 3 days away, 4 days. So,
is there, do you think, potentially a danger of where your thoughts can run away with you while you're sat in there? You've got a massive fight on Saturday to potentially overthink it.
You can look at it two ways. You can look at it in that way, or you can look at it as if you've took yourself away from everything. You've took yourself away from everything and just getting your head on game now. So, but I'm sure after tomorrow morning when we get back, I mean, there's plenty of us here because there's obviously me and Josh fighting on the show. So we've got plenty of trainers and stuff around us to entertain us. And we've got Nick Manners with us. So I'm sure we'll be entertained.
Is this the first time as well within your boxing career that you've had to, I suppose, focus on an environment where actually your opponent is staying in the same location, the same environment as you? And there's been quite a bit that's been said by Leigh Wood for the potential that you two to actually cross paths with each other.
We did, as soon as I got here, we did. So obviously we pulled up on minibus, come off, just got into just dropped our bags off, and who were there? Ben Davison and Leigh Wood getting tested. So we bumped into them two straight away.
I suppose it's one of those things. It's better to get it out the way and over with. You know, actually, you've done it. You've seen him. Move on. Now let's focus and prep for Saturday.
Yeah, we're only here for one thing, and that's the fight, and that's on Saturday night when we're getting paid for it. So, know what's going to happen before. It's a fight game, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? We're not bothered about anything else. We're here to get paid, and that's it, and win a British title.
And how are you feeling going into Saturday? I know in the previous interview that we did, you were telling us that you were fit, strong, bang on weight. Has anything changed, or would you say that those final preparations have been tuned up?
No, everything's perfect. You know, we're 100% confident, and even more so this week. He's got even more added pressure on him with the media and stuff around him, and I'm just being left to one side, and I'm fine by that. If anything, I've been getting asked for interviews and stuff, and I've ignored them. Why should I bother with them interviews and stuff off people now when they weren't bothering with me 2 years ago, and they're putting comments and stuff out of what Leigh's making, and let him hype himself up. Let him build this big thing and put him on his shoulders for Saturday night. I've got no pressure going in there, and I'm 100% confident.
Do you think there's the potential that he's overtalked himself? That I've seen comments this week that he said that you're not adaptable, you're very basic in what you do, and they know what to expect from Reece Mould coming in.
Listen, if I were very basic and stuff in what I do, I wouldn't have done what I did in amateurs. I wouldn't have done and got away. I mean, I've never had to adapt to it. Since being senior, unless I'm sparring with like your welterweights and stuff, I don't really have to change what I do. When I can get away with it, I'll just breeze through it. But I don't spar the likes of people I do, and I've done what in my career for the last 16 years to not be able to adapt to anyone else. I don't think I'd get where I have today. So whoever's filling in with that need to be telling him something else, because that's a load of shit.
So moving on, obviously we've seen these comments, as you've said, mentally, you know, and physically, this is the fight game and this is what it's about. This is where we go. Would you say that the ability to be able to change a coach and say that you're this much of a changed fighter? What do you make of that?
I just think he's trying to fill himself with false hope, really. I mean, he's coming off of a loss. He's changed trainers, whoever he had to work with so long. He did what he did with his other trainer, and now he's 32-year-old. He's gone with this other trainer, and all of a sudden, is this completely different boxer? Is the pound for pound punching superstar there is. I'm not asked by any of them comments. They don't bother me whatsoever. So I think someone in his team is filling his head with a lot of false hopes, and they're going to get shown on Saturday night.
You touched on it loosely before around this media vacuum. There seems to have been an array of things from Leigh Wood. Matchroom have done something. Sky Sports have done something. But actually, we've seen nothing of Reece Mould. We haven't even seen your face on the poster. Now, would you look at that and say that people are underestimating you, or do you think that's a serious lack of disrespect?
A bit of both, really. Obviously, Leigh's done very well in his career. I'm not denying that. He's obviously boxed on Sky Sports and stuff before, so they all know him. He's a lot more known to fans, and obviously when they're putting pictures and stuff out, it's getting more views or whatever they want from it. But then in the other fact, it's disrespecting me because what have I done wrong in my career? I haven't put a footstep. He's put footsteps wrong in his career, not me. So let him crack on with it. Like I say, I'm here to fight. I'm not too asked about doing media and stuff anyway. I'm not a very good talker. I'll just do my talking at Ring on Saturday night.
For any potential fans that are out there watching, that, as we said, that haven't seen a lot of Reece Mould, that haven't seen anything on social media this week, what can we expect from Reece Mould on Saturday night?
If he's true to his word and he's going to come and bring it and be the pound-for-pound puncher he is, like him and Ben Davison are saying, then I'm sure you're in for a hell of a night because I'll meet him. But if he wants to box me, like I said in interviews before, I'll box him. But believe me, if he wants to meet me in the middle of that ring on Saturday night, he'll be getting met.
Leigh Wood, fans, anybody who's out there watching, I've just mentioned this again. This is going to be an absolute banger of a fight on Saturday evening. The hype around it is intense, it's huge. You've got to tune in. If you're not tuning in, you're going to miss an absolute banger. And again, I reiterate that this has got fireworks written all over it. Reece, before we go, was there anybody that you wanted to thank? Did you want to thank any of your sponsors or anybody?
Yeah, obviously, all my sponsors. I mean, you might be able to see some of them here. But we can tag them in the video after. And just obviously all my training team and everyone who normally comes and watches me and help me get to where I am now. And obviously my family and friends at home. My girlfriend who's been cooking all my meals and got my weight down to perfect this time. So, yeah.
Okay. Before we end as well, we've got the 3 quick fire questions. I'll bang them straight at you if you're happy to get involved.
Yeah.
Let's go with it again. So it's bacon or sausage?
Sausage.
Ketchup or brown sauce?
Brown sauce.
White bread or brown bread?
White.
Reece, absolutely fantastic to have you with us. I wish you the best of nothing of good luck for Saturday. Guys, again, I cannot reiterate, tune in and watch this fight. I'm Brett Redman. This is Bad Intentions Boxing. Let's go.